Hey guys, it's Alex from Growing Goodings, and I am sharing with you today a tutorial on granola, homemade granola. So I hope you enjoy. Leave a comment below if you decide to make it and tell me how it goes. Say hi, Claire. Hi. Alrighty, so I had Emberly and Ava help me make the granola today. We are using a recipe from Hope's Table, which is one of my favorite cookbooks, especially as a beginner in the kitchen. Her cookbook is amazing, so I will link it down below. This granola has oats in it, cranberries is something we actually added, coconut flakes, pecans, maple syrup, cinnamon, what else? Vanilla extract, salt. It is a great recipe. So I had a really fun time with the girls making it, and it's always super cute to see Emberly kind of take over like leader, teaching Ava how to do some cooking stuff. So 6 cups of rolled oats right here, followed by 1 cup of pecans. We should have chopped them, so please chop yours. And then followed by 1.5 cups of flaked coconut flakes. So that's what this is. All right, next is a 1/4 cup of butter melted. I used salted butter and it turned out just fine. And after the butter, we moved on to adding oil to a separate bowl. I believe we did 1/2 cup of oil. We used olive oil just because it was what we had on hand. The recipe calls for canola oil though. And then we did 1/2 cup of maple syrup. And then we added our melted butter. All right, then I had the girls add 1/2 cup of brown sugar. And this was fun because I had to teach Emberly that you have to pack brown sugar. You could tell that she knew that you're supposed to like use a utensil to scrape off the top like we do with flour. So that was a good learning experience. And now we are going to add 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Ava here is figuring out what label counts for teaspoon, TSP, and they worked together and did 1.5 teaspoons of salt. And so we're adding this into a separate bowl. We had the dry ingredients in one bowl, and now we're doing these wet ingredients so we can kind of make like a slurry of stuff. We added 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, followed by 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and mixed it around. It makes this little slurry. And we're gonna take that slurry and we're gonna put it on top of our dry ingredients so that we can mix it and make sure everything is well coated. We're gonna lay down some parchment paper so nothing burns and it's easy for it to come right off when it's done. We had Ava help me scoop it. Emberly helped me flatten it. Also, if you are wondering if you should do 2 pans, definitely do not do 2 pans. Keep it all in one because you'll see in the end. And the little ones were saying they were so hungry. You're going to stick it in the oven at 300 degrees for 45 minutes. And when you pull it out, try not to mess with it. You want it to be completely cool because it like solidifies the sugar syrup slurry that you did, and then you can pick it up in hunks and crumble it as much or as little as you want and store it in whatever airtight container that you'd like. I ended up using some jars. I filled 4 quart jars full of this really, really yummy homemade granola. And it was so, so good that after I got it all put together, the kids came in from eating lunch outside and really wanted some. So I gave them some yogurt and granola afterwards. Make sure anything homemade that you date so that you know, and there you go. All right, guys, there you go. That is your tutorial on how to make some delicious homemade granola. I'll leave the recipe book in the comments with the link, and then I'll also leave the recipe in the description as well. If you aren't already following and subscribed here, please go ahead and do that. If you aren't following me on Instagram, head over there and do that as well. My Instagram handle is Growing Goodings. And yep, that's it. Say bye-bye, Claire. Bye.